Hello everyone. Welcome back to Team GTR, the channel where we talk about everything related to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or MCU for short. In today's video, and updates about the MCU and its future plans. But before we get into that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. You probably remember the last Avengers movie Endgame, where the heroes defeated Thanos, the big purple guy who wanted to wipe out half of the universe. That was the end of Phase 3 of the MCU, which started with Iron Man in 2008 and spanned 23 movies. Now we are in Phase 4, which will introduce new characters and storylines such as the multiverse, the Eternals, the X-Men, and the Fantastic Four. But before we get into that, let me ask you a question. How many of you have watched the Loki series on Disney+? Let me know in the comments below. I personally loved it. It was a great show that explored the character of Loki, the god of mischief, played by Tom Hiddleston. In the show, Loki met a mysterious character called Kang, the Conqueror, who claimed to be the master of time and the multiverse. The multiverse is the concept that there are multiple realities or dimensions, each with different versions of the characters and events that we know. For example, there could be a reality where Spider-Man is a girl, or where Captain America is evil. The multiverse was also hinted at in the movies Doctor Strange and Spider-Man Far From Home, and it will be further explored in the upcoming movies Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and Spider-Man No Way Home. Kang was supposed to be the next big villain after Thanos, and he was played by Jonathan Majors, a talented actor who also starred in Lovecraft Country. However, Majors was recently dropped by Marvel Studios after he was convicted of assault and harassment. This has thrown the MCU's plans for Kang into disarray. Marvel has two options: recast Kang with a new actor, or scrap the character altogether and pivot to a different villain, such as Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is one of the most iconic and powerful villains in Marvel Comics. He is the ruler of a fictional country called Liberia, and he wears a metal mask and a green cloak. He is a genius inventor, a master of magic, and a ruthless tyrant. He is usually the archenemy of the Fantastic Four, a team of four superheroes who got their powers from a cosmic radiation accident. The Fantastic Four are Mr. Fantastic, who can stretch his body; Invisible Woman, who can turn invisible and create force fields; Human Torch, who can fly and control fire; and Thing, who is super strength and a rocky skin. Fantastic Four are one of the new teams that will join the MCU in Phase 4 or Phase 5. Another team that will join the MCU is the X-Men, a group of mutants who have special abilities and are often discriminated by society. The X-Men are led by Professor X, a telepath who can read and control minds, and they include characters like Wolverine, who has claws and a healing factor; Storm, who can control the weather; and Cyclops, who can shoot lasers from his eyes. The introduction of the Fantastic Four and the X-Men to the MCU is possible because Disney, the company that owns Marvel, acquired Fox, the company that owned the rights to these characters. This means that Marvel can now use these characters in their movies and shows and integrate them with the existing characters, such as the Avengers. The Avengers are the main team of superheroes in the MCU, and they include characters like Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, and Hawkeye. However, some of the original Avengers are no longer part of the team, either because they died, retired, or went to space. This means that the Avengers need new members and new leaders to face the new threats that are coming. The new members of the Avengers could be characters that we have already seen in the MCU, such as Spider-Man, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man and the Wasp. They could also be characters that we will see in the upcoming movies and shows, such as Shang-Chi, the master of martial arts; Blade, the vampire hunter; Moon Knight, the vigilante with multiple personalities; and She-Hulk, the cousin of Hulk, who is also a lawyer. The new leaders of the Avengers could be characters that have taken up the mantle of the original heroes, such as Falcon, who became the new Captain America, or Jane Foster, who will become the new Thor. They could also be characters that have proven their leadership skills, such as Black Panther, who is the king of Wakanda, or Captain Marvel, Who is the most powerful hero in the MCU? The new Avengers will have to work together and overcome their differences because they will face some of the most dangerous villains in the MCU. Besides Kang and Doctor Doom, some other villains that could pose a threat to the MCU heroes are Galactus, the World Eater, Mephisto, the devil-like ruler of a hellish dimension, and the Beyonder, a cosmic entity who can manipulate reality. These villains are usually associated with the Fantastic Four or the X-Men, which means that Marvel used them to introduce these teams to the MCU. The new Avengers movie, which will be the 5th one in the series, is expected to come out in 2025 or 2026. There is no official confirmation on the title or the director of the movie yet, but some fans have speculated that it could be called New Avengers or Avengers Reborn, to reflect the new team of heroes that will assemble after the events of Endgame. As for the director, some possible candidates are Jon Favreau, who directed the first 2 Iron Man movies, Taika Waititi, who directed Thor Ragnarok and Thor Love and Thunder, or Ryan Coogler, who directed Black Panther and Black Panther Wakanda Forever. The MCU is an amazing and exciting world, and it is constantly evolving and expanding. There are so many characters and stories to explore, and so many possibilities to imagine. I hope you are as excited as I am to see what Marvel has in store for us in the future. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video. We have more awesome content coming your way, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. This is Team GTR signing off.